Please rise for the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Family, friends, faculty, support staff, administration, and class of 2012, welcome. We have all been privileged to be part of some amazing things during our 4 years in the high school. Classes that challenged us to think in ways we never thought possible, teams that went farther than we ever could have imagined, casts of shows that friends came to see over and over again, clubs that helped communities here and all over the world, and so much more. More importantly, though, is the genuine kindness that I've seen among all of us, especially in our last year here together that flew by so quickly. High school becomes, by senior year, quite comfortable. We've settled into our routines. We can perfectly navigate the 200 Hall intersection during passing time and even, after a couple of weeks, got the hang of the new schedule. School was a second home to us, classrooms a second living room, the sports fields a second backyard, the auto shop a second garage, and the senior lounge a second bedroom. Today is about stepping away from the comfort. As you move forward, use the friendships and comforts that you found in Hopewell as your roots, but don't be afraid to get a little uncomfortable. Someday you will look back on June 18th, 2012, and know that your whole adult life was ahead of you at that moment. Don't look back with regret. Graduation is a funny thing. We show up as high school students, excited and nervous for what is to come. We leave graduates of Hopewell Valley and contributing members of society, no longer placed under the high school label that seems so outgrown. The transition it takes to go from high schooler to adult has already happened, though, without us even realizing it. Be confident as you graduate today that the family and faculty sitting here have worked endlessly to get you ready for this very moment, and they would not send you off into the real world unprepared. They deserve all our thanks. Congratulations to my fellow graduates, and thank you.
As we venture into the world outside of Hopewell, we must never forget all that we have learned and experienced. For most of us, this area is all we know. We have spent our entire lives in Pennington, Hopewell, and Titusville. We attended Stony Brook, Bear Tavern, Hopewell, and if we were lucky enough, we went to Tollgate. From there, we spent 3 years together at Timberlane. And ultimately, we spent our last 4 years at Central High School. Today, we shift our focus onto the big issues in life. College, graduate school, work, family, living on our own, doing our own laundry, cooking our own meals, and in my case, tying my own tie. These issues could not possibly be overcome and these challenges could not be mounted without all that we have learned in our 17, 18, or 19 years. Now is the time that we take everything we have gained from our teachers, friends, parents, family, and our community, and we apply it toward the rest of our lives. We take our lifetime worth of lessons and aim it toward our ultimate success and happiness. Now, success and happiness are two very relative terms. Many see success as monetary and material, making a lot of money, attending a prestigious school, having a big house, owning some nice cars. These same people define happiness by success. If a person has a lot of money and a big house, he must be happy. In my opinion, none of this is true. Success is a person's ability to achieve. One does not need to have a high-paying job or an expensive house. He simply needs to set dreams, persevere, and work toward his goals. So work hard, dream big, and make yourself proud. You can be whatever you want to be. You just need to push yourself. Happiness is the ultimate measure of success. Every individual defines his or her own happiness. So do the things that make you happy. Play your sports, study subjects you like, play music, dance, act, volunteer, and draw. Learn from your professors, learn from your employers, learn from your classmates, family, and friends, and most importantly, learn about yourself. Take advantage of all the opportunities that present themselves to you, for opportunities are priceless. So here we sit today in our final moments as students of Hopewell Valley Central High School. For years, we've sat in the same classrooms, played on the same sports teams, sat at the same lunch tables, hung out at the same houses, and played in the same bands. Millhouse. Together, we have talked, laughed, cried, and screamed. Together, we have read, we have learned to multiply, we have learned to drive. We have grown together, and we have grown up together. Today is the last day we sit together as one whole entity, but the bonds we have created and the memories we have shared extend beyond all else. We will forever be Hopewell's class of 2012, and I hope you guys have had as much fun as I have. Now, it's time to show everybody what we can do. Good work, guys. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهه قولي. Wait, did you guys think this was gonna be in English? Okay, we're gonna make it in English. Dr. Smith, Mr. Dare, all the members of the faculty, friends and family, and Anne, you're part of my family too. I would like to begin by saying that I'm humbled and honored to be present here today and to have the opportunity to speak to you and share my stories as both a normal high school student and an exchange student. It's nothing but a sense of gratitude and satisfaction that I possess in me today. And most certainly, I would like to express and share my feelings. I would like to thank several individuals and families today, many of whom have left a tremendous influence on me and have given me the opportunity to experience a new world. I would like to start by thanking Mr. Ngweni, who has made this year for me the best year possible after God's blessing. I would like to thank my 4 parents, which I know is very weird to say 4 of my parents, but this is how it has become. My biological parents, who have helped me all my life to get where I am, and made this year possible for me by the sacrifices they have made for me. And I wish that they were here today so I could prove to them that I was worth all the trust they've given me. And my host parents, who have supported me throughout all this journey and given me the love and affection that they have given their own 2 sons. I also thank the Hopewell Valley School District for the helpful faculty and accepting foreign students, thus teaching me more than just facts, but how to adjust and be received in a new culture. As I complete my high school adventure, I stand here wanting to say that I'm neither better than everyone, nor worse than everyone, but what I truly am is better than what I used to be. I've lived in Yemen my entire life, and it has many great people. It's a unique culture and has been the perfect place to grow up, and I would not ask for a different experience. Unfortunately, for me and so many like me, it cannot provide me with tools and opportunities to achieve my true dreams, because I am not judged according to skill and talents, but rather on who my family is and where we come from. That's why my dream is to change the future of Yemen and to assist people based on what they deserve. This is where my journey continues to grow, as I hope to be back in the fall, attending college, studying political science. I had the pleasure of finishing my high school here at Hopewell, where I have been told that I can achieve my dreams because I am and will be evaluated based on my capacities. You grew up in this lovely community that encourages and motivates each one of you to strive for greatness. And to try to make all your dreams come true by achieving them with your qualification and hard work. Hopewell has taught us not just to study and get good grades, but to really learn, because in the long run, no one will remember the bad grade they got on an exam, but the real life lessons that the teachers have instilled in us. When I compare between the two beloved countries in my heart, and I absorb the different opportunities that each one has provided for me, I can tell all of you that you are extremely lucky to be in such an environment with all the opportunities that surround you that set you up for success. Like all of us ending high school, we have overcome our fears. This exchange experience has motivated me to continue to persevere in school and to take full advantage of the opportunities around me. Every day we should do better than the day before, since reliving a day is impossible in life. Then our experiences will make us grow as better individuals. My journey has taught me to embrace the bitter and sweet. My parents' tears and anguish are now a source of pride. I learned the meaning of desperate, arriving in a foreign country, unable to understand much English, but I turned this into confidence in making new memories and learning something I never would have learned had I not come here to embark on this expedition. I encountered things I was not accustomed to. I learned tolerance and flexibility. I know distance when I look at a map and say, I'm really far. But learn closeness by loving my new home and community. You will all be embarking on your own adventures, and wherever they may take you, whether it's college, working, or time to find your goals, take what Hopewell has taught you and try to make the best of it in your daily life. You will be having different expectations, thinking about what it will look like during your next year, but always ask the best from life. Now, with all the awkward, new, and memorable moments that you might go through, always be yourself in the moment, because these moments might be your most beloved memories that force you to grow, just like how I feel about my own personal experience. I've had some of the best days of my life here, and I'm honored to call you all friends. I know that each one of us now will head to a different path and journey, but still, our friendship will be in our hearts forever. I know, especially when I look back to our great moments, pictures, and what some of you guys have wrote in my yearbook, I feel our infinite friendship. I dream possibilities when I think about returning to Yemen. I will be proud and euphoric to continue to be an ambassador for my country, and upon my return, an ambassador for the United States and for Hopewell Valley Central High School, and to continue to thrive on my journey. My religion, Islam, teaches me that if persistence, integrity, and devotion to your true passions are in one's possession, then success is in your future. So, success is not about how much money you make or how many cars you have, but you can be successful by living an honorable life surrounded by loved ones. I feel that I have been so successful in my journey when I end up having a true second family who I will love my entire life. Let's all continue our journeys and live honorably in our life, and who knows where our journeys may take us. We might end up rejoining paths, but if we don't, I hope that your definition of success will be in each and every one of your lives. My religion, my families, and my journey are my sources of pride, and I shall make sure to make them grow in me, so to give me more success in my life. So long, everybody, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Good evening to Dr. Smith, board members, Mr. Dare, faculty, friends, and family. 4 years ago, we took a collective step into the scariest roller coaster in the world, high school. Clammy hands, nervous smiles, but an air of hope enthralled us all as we unknowingly stared at the opening of light just ahead. As the first week of school closed over us, as firmly and quickly as a metal bar on a roller coaster, Mr. Dare warmly welcomed us, and before we knew it, we were rolling. It's funny to think about how little we actually knew. All the twists and turns we never even dreamt of. But we were resilient. As a class, we have weathered many dips, twists, and loops. We survived welcome back as freshmen, mountains of homework as sophomores, SATs as juniors, and college applications as seniors. Through it all, we have found ways to bond. From camping at Eljabar in 6th grade, to running circles at Welcome Back, to storming the homecoming field, we always had a good time. But, like typical Hopewell students, we have achieved balance. Very few classes can boast the success we have had academically, socially, and athletically. Whether it was professional quality plays like AIDA, or championships in field hockey, basketball, wrestling, track, lacrosse, golf, and tennis, we have experienced it all. Even our AP scores are unbeatable, as we're the top testing school in New Jersey. Hopewell has truly prepared us for the next step in our lives. The knowledge gained from our teachers is unparalleled, and our friendships unlimited. We can now think critically about books like Huck Finn, or reminisce about the lunches at Vito's, or even Sean Clay's house. I know I speak for us all when I say I am proud to be a Hopewell grad. Just as fast as a roller coaster, the track here has come to an end. But true with any ride, we walk out of school a different person than we came in. Maybe what high school has taught us is that in the end, it all works out. Like on a roller coaster, even in the scariest of times, you always make it through to the end in one piece. So as we board the next roller coaster, whether it is college, travel, service, or work, know that everything has a way of fixing itself. And always remember to enjoy what you have. Take advantage of your opportunities, because today is the youngest you will ever be again. So, to send us out fittingly, let's end this high school roller coaster by doing the roller coaster. Seniors, please lift your hands. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. That's kind of a hard act to follow. I'll do my best. The movie, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, which was released in 1927, is about a magical toy store. Molly Mahoney, played by Natalie Portman, is the awkward and insecure manager of the strangest, most fantastic, most wonderful toy store in the world. She is also a very talented pianist who cannot finish her composition. When Mr. Megorium, the 243-year-old eccentric who owns the shop, bequeaths the story to Molly, a dark and ominous change begins to take over the once remarkable Emporium. When she expressed to him her reluctance to fill his shoes, Mr. Megorium, who by the way was played by Dustin Hoffman, said to her, "Your life isn't an occasion, rise to it." He hands her a block of wood, which represents a solution to her problem. But alas, there is nothing special about the block. Not until she believes in her ability to handle the challenge and make changes. Then she completes her piano composition, and suddenly the block and the store become animated and magical again. She is told by the store's accountant, Henry Weston, who's played by Justin Bateman, "The block of wood, it's you. You're the sparkle." Seniors, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And you may remember that quote from Apple's Think Different commercial, 1997. We are very proud of the numerous magical accomplishments of our students. They have been acknowledged through our award ceremonies. However, we reserve the medal presentations to the salutatorian and valedictorian for the graduation ceremony. These honors awards represent a dedication to scholarly endeavors, a passion for learning, and a commitment to academic excellence. It is now my privilege to present medals to our salutatorian and valedictorian for the class of 2012. Recipients, please come forward as I announce your name. Congratulations to our salutatorian, Mary Ann Kent. Congratulations to our valedictorian, Hannah Hirsch.
To the class of 2012, this is it. We've spent 4 years here at Hopewell, 4 incredible, unforgettable years, and now our time together is coming to a close. In his memoirs, the poet Pablo Neruda recalled how it had felt to leave the town where he'd grown up. There was a creek far down from the slope, he wrote, and the sound of its waters came up to me. It was my childhood, saying goodbye. I grew up in this town. My poetry was born between the hill and the river. It took its voice from the rain, and like the timber, it steeped itself in the forests. Pretty soon, we'll be grown-ups. We'll be expected to do grown-up things, like listen to classical music and laugh at Woody Allen's jokes. But as sophisticated and worldly as we all will surely become, Hopewell will forever be a part of us. Years from now, we'll look back on these days. We'll remember the nights we crammed for biotests and the nights we spent at Cream King when we should have been cramming for biotests. We'll remember eating at Vito's and walking into town on Fridays, even if that stopped being cool back in 8th grade. We'll remember following Greasy Panda Lover on Twitter and watching the homecoming football game. We'll remember prom. We'll remember our last pep rally. We probably will not remember the people we took 9th grade home ec with, but we'll still get friend requests from them on Facebook. Because what makes Hopewell truly special, what makes any place truly special, is the people. We've all spent the last week writing pages upon pages of notes in each other's yearbooks. And by all of us, I mean, of course, everybody with 2 X chromosomes. But we all know that sometimes words can't say all there is to be said. This evening, we are together for one last time, and now it's time to say goodbye. So auf Wiedersehen, class of 2012. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm so glad that I got to spend it with all of you.
Okay, I just want to know who thought it was a good idea to schedule me after Hannah. It's really a disaster. Hannah, that was wonderful. Thank you. To the class of 2012, your family, relatives, and friends, good afternoon. To those of you who don't know me, other than what it says in the program, I'm Paul Anzano. I'm the mayor of Hopewell Borough. Today, I'm lucky to be the mayor because I have this wonderful opportunity to speak with the class of 2012. This is by far one of the best things you can do as mayor. It's really worthwhile. I would like to thank Superintendent Dr. Smith and Principal Michael Dare for inviting me today. I'll be brief, primarily because Principal told me to be brief, and I do want to get invited again. And I could sense from the procession that you're anxious to receive your diplomas. I would like to start today and help you put today and the last 7 years in perspective. If you can go back to September 2005, you were the new 6th graders, sitting in the front of the school bus, afraid to look in the back of the school bus where the high school students were, coming to Timber Lane and seeing that big yellow sea of buses, hundreds of new students, new teachers, in a large and strange building. Not knowing if someone was going to stuff you in the locker, right? And some of you giving your combination to your friends in case someone did. So, and then, probably one of the most telling things to be referred to as the class of 2012 then. How remote, how far away was 2012? Well, it's here now. You've done all the hard work. It's been quite the journey. You've earned your diplomas. Congratulations. When the invitation to speak was offered, I wondered what connected me to this class. At one level, I personally know a number of you, such as my neighbors Meredith McCormack and Will Young. At another level, I've interacted with many of you through recreation activities, Mr. Takis' classrooms and programs, and like my recent meeting of Peter Lee as an employee of a local business. I told him I would work him in. So, okay. As you recall your 4 years of high school, what will be most important to you? Today, graduation, the knowledge gained, the prom, the friends, the special clubs, the sports. No matter what it is, I'm sure each of you will have your own most valuable memory. But today I'm asking you to always remember Hopewell Valley Central High School as the place where we, all the collective adults that you know, including the excellent people here at the school, began to share with you the knowledge, love, understanding that we possess so you could grow as students, friends, brothers and sisters, and most importantly, as a positive influence in the Hopewell community. This is where I and all the people in your lives connect with this class. By our words and actions, we have imparted to you our values and lessons, which essentially empower you to improve and strengthen our community as you go beyond high school. It is not just the grades earned or the reading, writing, and arithmetic. It is the friendships formed, the respect learned for yourself and others, and the acceptance of things and people who are different. These are the most important lessons taught and remembered. So to the class of 2012, thank you. It was a privilege to speak to you, and congratulations.
Hello. Our school district aims, and I quote, to produce well-rounded and socially conscious students that graduate ready for college, career, and life in a globally competitive economy. That's a lofty goal, but class of 2012, you bring this goal to life. Academically, this class has record-breaking accomplishments in many disciplines. There's too many honors to name them all, from state finalists and future leaders of America and DECA to our young women who were born to take stats. And I am particularly proud of the record numbers of students getting their writing published. Besides academics, this class also boasts amazing accomplishments in the well-rounded category. In sports, I followed the record seasons of our tennis, golf, lacrosse, and wrestling teams and was thrilled when our Lady Bulldog basketball team had an amazing run. The band won awards at Disney, and Crazy for You proved we have some serious talent. Finally, the Model UN had its best showing in the Philly competition since it started 6 years ago. These accomplishments are just a starting point. After today, you start fresh. My message for you, whether your robe is loaded with swag or not, you all start the journey from square one. Now is the time to branch out, be bold, and take chances. Now, I'm not advocating you do anything dangerous, and I do not recommend that you set out to make mistakes. But when you do, learn from them. Folks that know me know that whenever a topic moves me, I'll immediately respond. I have a story about that, and today is no different. I have a story about that. I was not a good high school student. Now, I know there's 1,000 of you here. Don't share that with my kids. But I did love working, and I loved getting paid. And throughout high school, I worked as a cashier, a waitress, a teller, a receptionist, and I loved every job I had. To me, though, school was a chore. I went to college to score a better job. I majored in computer science since experts were forecasting that graduates could get lucrative jobs. When campus recruiters presented many opportunities, I decided to sell myself to the highest bidder and wound up as a telecom software engineer in Texas. I wasn't even sure what that meant, but I was confident that I'd love the job and the pay. They led me to my cubicle, threw a piece of meat over the wall now and again, and told me to get to work. What I didn't realize was that every job that I had loved involved working with people. After 9 years of high school and college, moving 1,000 miles away to a state with no trees and strange people, I learned that I found a job that I hated. After I tried to make it work for a couple of years, I finally walked into the sales manager's office and said, "Hi, my name's Lisa Wolf, and I have no experience, and I'd like to go into sales." He offered me an associate account manager job and told me to think about it over the weekend because it meant taking a 50% cut in pay, but I could earn commissions. My excitement about changing careers was short-lived as coworkers and family reminded me, working as an engineer is much safer. Sales is risky. 50% pay cut. What if you fail? Wow, I thought I could fail. Then I spoke to my first mentor, who said to me, if you don't try it now, you never will. You should take your risks before you have a family and more obligations. If you succeed, you're in great shape. If not, it's better to find out now. I made the leap. I never looked back. I found what I loved and I was successful. I worked my way from sales to management to executive management, and I figured out that success is found in taking chances and finding what you love to do. Find your own way and don't listen to the naysayers. Class of 2012, go forward with your successes and prepare to make mistakes. Learn from them, take risks, and enjoy the ride. No one takes a straight path to find their way. Don't ever ask yourself, what if I fail? Think instead, what if I succeed?
Good evening. As principal of Hopewell Valley Central High School, I feel truly honored to have the opportunity to stand before our high school staff, families and friends of our graduating seniors, and most of all, the members of the class of 2012 on their graduation night. I would like to begin by thanking our staff for all of your hard work and for dedicating yourselves to help make this school year another successful one at the high school. Your dedication to your profession, your commitment to the young people you teach, and your unwavering desire to help all of our students to be successful in the classroom does not go unnoticed. American historian Henry Brooks Adams once said that a teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. I believe that I can speak with great confidence in saying that judging by the accomplishments of the class of 2012 and the tremendous potential that they have demonstrated for future successes, the influences that our staff will have on the members of the class of 2012 has just begun. Parents and guardians, you should take great pride in knowing that the guidance and love that you have given to the members of the class of 2012 will serve them well as they prepare to leave our high school. Let me assure you that, like our teachers, you have been successful in nurturing your children into the very special young adults they are today. Parents, I congratulate you, and I thank you for the support that you have given to our school through your volunteer service, and more importantly, for being there to guide your student through their high school years. You deserve so much credit for making this evening possible. Hopefully, you share in the feeling that your graduates have lived up to your expectations and rewarded you with their achievements. You should be proud. Members of the class of 2012, I would like to share a very simple phrase with you. Begin to be now what you will be forever. What does that phrase mean? Many of you have worked hard, as hard as you possibly could academically during your high school years. But perhaps some of you, as you sit here tonight, are realizing that you may not have worked up to your potential. It is not too late to begin to refocus your energies into becoming the best possible students that you can, regardless of where and how you continue your education. No matter how hard you have worked, your education does not end tonight, and it doesn't end 4 years from now. In order for you to keep up in our ever-changing world, you will always need to keep current and continue to learn. In the classroom of life, know that you will need to begin to be now what you will be forever. Seniors, if you have not done so already, it is time to find out who you really are, and not who others want you to be. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you into something else is your greatest accomplishment. Live your life with purpose. Live your life with an open mind and an open heart. Find out who you really are, and then begin to be who you really are. And it is time to begin to be now what you will be forever. If you have been unaccepting of others who are different than you, it is time to stop. Try your best to be accepting of others, regardless of the color of their skin, their religious beliefs, or for that matter, anything else that makes them different from you. My advice to you is to try to be accepting of everyone who is different from you, because everyone is different from you. Likewise, don't insist on running someone else's life, because you really can't run someone else's life. Trying hard to influence others, or for that matter, being influenced by others, is not really what life should be about. Instead, try to focus on being honest, compassionate, thoughtful, and sincere, and show others that you care about them. Believe me when I tell you that if you are able to do those things on a consistent basis, you will influence others without really trying. In addition, if you have not demonstrated the ability to stand up for what is right and just, it is time to reach inside yourself to find the courage to stand up for what is right and just. It is no longer okay to stand by and watch others being bullied or intimidated. It is no longer okay to be afraid to speak the truth or to stand up for those that may be weaker than you or less fortunate. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter." It is no longer okay to be silent. In closing, I believe that the rock group Van Halen says it best in the lyrics from the song Right Now. Don't want to wait until tomorrow. Why put it off another day? Right now, it's your tomorrow. Right now, it's everything. Right now, catch the magic moment and do it right. Right here and now, it's everything. Seniors, right now is the time to begin to be now what you will be forever. Seniors, I wish you well, and I will miss you. Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, members of the Board of Education, I have the privilege and pleasure to present to you the Hopewell Valley Central High School Class of 2012 for the conferring of their diplomas. As principal of the high school and with the faculty to bear witness, I am verifying that the candidates before you have fulfilled the graduation requirements established by the Hopewell Valley Regional School District and the state of New Jersey. Thank you.
Principal Dare, it is with great pleasure that on behalf of the Hopewell Valley Regional School District Board of Education that I certify these Central High School graduates as meeting the state requirements for a New Jersey high school diploma. Students, for some of you, the road to graduation has been a relatively easy one. For others, it has taken the support of teachers, friends, and family to get you here today. I hope you realize that your success is a result of many factors working together. You should feel fortunate that the Hopewell Valley area is a unique place with an incredibly supportive community. We have many fine traditions, such as maintaining an outdoor graduation. We remain one of the few schools in the area that still do this, and I think on nights like this is something that's really, really special. And while it is important to respect our traditions, we also need to continually change for the future. To my left, you will see construction has begun on a new turf field, and next year, we will be placing iPads in each building. Both of these projects are being funded by community donations. And as you will learn, accomplishments like these do not happen in many communities. And we should all feel very fortunate to be part of the Hopewell Valley. Although we are living in difficult times, I remain eternally optimistic about public education. I'm also optimistic about the ability of our students to contribute on a global scale. The demands of advancing technologies and a more literate society, the changes in government, and the fiscal conditions have challenged us all to do what we do differently. I realize this, and I have the confidence that your teachers didn't just present information to you to get predictable answers to predictable questions, but rather they encouraged you to explore and develop a passion for learning and challenged you to do what you do differently. I'm often asked about my vision for the Hopewell Valley Regional School District, and tonight I reflect upon the accomplishments of our graduates when I say my vision is a simple one: to nurture our students to be the best and brightest they can be. As a public school district, we bear great responsibility to our students. We must provide support for students who want to be a doctor, an auto mechanic, or a professional athlete, a musician, or a teacher, all in the same classroom and all in the same school. We do this well, but we cannot rest on our accomplishments. We must work towards continual improvement. We do this by respecting our traditions while continuing to plan for the future. And wherever your future takes you, I ask that you do the same. You appreciate where you come from because it is truly a special place, that you respect the traditions around you, and you work towards continual improvement. At this point, I've said the official statement that I needed to say, that I certify you as graduates, and I turn the program over to Mr. Dare to take you to the point that you all would like, and that is the conferring of your diplomas. Good luck and congratulations.
Let's get kind of situated here. Lisa, you're gonna, that's fine. Adam, you're with us?
Mark Freeland.
Marianne Kent.
Alexandra Falcone.
Rohit Purandare.
Brooke Ackerman.
Anush Agobabian.
Sarah Ahmad.
Olivia Airy.
Nicolás Alito.
Olivia Allen.
Joseph Alpern.
Ahmed Al-Shawafi.
Nicolás Amantía.
Adam Ames.
Melissa Ammermuller.
Rebecca Aviles.
Catherine Babecki.
James Bainbridge.
Haley Bajor.
Bambi Lynn Bales.
Justin Bauman.
Harrison Becker.
Jordan Bendris.
William Baskar.
Michael Berghofer.
Andrew Blumenthal.
Hannah Boudreau.
Justin Boyle.
Kevin Bradley.
Amanda Breckenser.
John Brents.
Emily Ayers Brown.
Carly Bruno.
Jordan Brunstein Ellenbogen.
Therese Bresensinger. Bresinger, sorry. Brzezinski, I apologize. Therese Brzezinski.
Christopher Bunsa.
Jacqueline Birdwood.
Darcy Burns.
Jacob Cage.
Anna Cahill.
Christopher Calhoun.
Jacob Kamens Esikoff.
Alexander Michael Cancro.
Shannon Carroll.
Matthew Cruz.
Arturo Cienfano.
Evan Signorella.
Atabex Sintron.
Carter Kohlhauer.
Andrew Crovelli.
John Croak.
Ben Daffalo.
Julia Daniels.
Darian Lorraine Davis.
Allison DiCarlo.
Kristen DiCarlo.
Anthony DeClerico.
Anna Didafor.
John Didafor.
Jenna Marie Deforte.
Corinne Del Grande.
Gabriel DeLisa.
Keith Devlin.
Claire Domeland.
Alan Dunn.
Randy Donovan.
Kelsey Dunn.
Jeffrey Eilbert.
Sophia Eldon.
Emily Faber.
Diana Fabian.
Anne Farina.
Nadia Fetchin.
Hannah Fenton.
Alexander Filepass.
Lauren Finlayson.
Megan Finnegan.
Christian Forstner.
Georgia Foley.
William Fortune.
Joy Fedrick.
Ryan Fuller.
Tatiana Filmer.
Alec Fife.
Alexandra Gage.
Rohan Galgali.
Matthew Galliano Williams.
Anna Genova.
Stacy Geisen.
Nicole Gifford.
Deanna Godfrey.
Taylor Godfrey.
Kathleen Goodson.
Jake Graziano.
Michael Callahan Graciano.
Morgan Greenwald.
Sophie Ginna.
Emily Page Guido.
Alexandra Guzman.
Kelsey Haberin.
Thomas Hageman.
Lindsay Hagstrom.
Morgan Justine Hall.
Zachary Hamilton.
Sarah Hand.
Austin Hannon.
Colleen Caitlin Hassan.
William Harkness.
Caitlin Hart.
Sarah Hart.
Kayla Hassey.
John Hayton.
Jessica Hazen.
Shannon Heck.
Ryan Michael Heiser.
Julie Henry.
Kyle Higgins.
Hannah Hirsch.
Kyle Hone.
Evan Holbein.
Benjamin Holcomb.
Emily Hopkins.
Tyler Hoppy.
William Howarth.
Lindsay Howren.
James Hranick.
Dominic Imordino.
Alec Jackson.
Cody Douglas Jackson.
Stephen Jackson.
Brian Jacobs.
Tyra Jaffrey.
Ella Jankowski.
Christopher Jones.
Rebecca Jones.
Tyler Jones.
Uma Shrikant Joshi.
Samantha Kami.
Dylan Kalwa.
Jenna Kalwa.
Christy Lee Kamler.
Brendan Keene.
Samuel Keeler.
Timothy Lawrence Kiss.
Hannah Kita.
Sean Clay.
Sydney Coble.
Maria Kokersberger.
Kelsey Cole.
Megan Kovac.
Sarah Kuhn.
Andrew Lapointe.
James Lauricella.
Tae-hee Peter Lee.
Young Soo Lee.
Camille Lefebvre.
Edward Ryerson Lehman Bohr.
Tara Lorenzetti.
Sydney Lubart.
Eric Lusdick.
Victoria Luz.
Caitlin McFarland.
Miranda Mackey.
Ryan Mann.
Stephanie Mamo.
Matthew Mancuso.
Antonina Marchesani.
Jared Markulik.
Alex Marut.
David Mateka.
Lindsay Matthews.
Spencer Mays.
Grace McCabe.
Catherine McCabe.
Kate McCarthy.
Dylan McCullough.
Meredith McCormack.
Sarah McDade.
John McVicker.
Scott Morrison Melman.
Jason Mendelson.
Cassandra Metz.
Kenan Meyer.
Samuel Mealy.
Ashley Mill.
Stephen Milner.
Hannah Mills.
Sarah Mitrano.
Macy Jessica Moffett.
Claire Monahan.
Agassia Mondal.
Jonathan David Moore.
Shane Moore.
Thomas Morpeth.
Hunter Mosner.
Ryan Murphy.
Priya Nandi.
Megan Nahila.
Austin Nelson.
John Newman.
Catherine Norris.
Robert Novobilski.
Nicole Oliarczyk.
Aiden O'Neill.
Hannah Orlando.
Victoria Orlando.
Kendall Ottinger.
Matthew Pagano.
Lucas Palker.
Young Hoon Park.
Jack Parker.
Sean Parker.
Matt Pasolino.
Jason Patnick.
Alexander Patrick.
Ryan Peterson.
Tyler Perez.
Alec Piacente.
Adriana Perone.
Andrew Pizetzner.
Jackson McGrath Place.
Elizabeth Plevy.
Matthew Cole Polomsky.
Jonathan Powell.
Antonio Prete.
Rachel Paige Raker.
William Davis Rankin.
Samantha Rechtman.
Brianna Reifsnyder.
Alexander Reiser.
Michael Robbins.
Emily Royval.
Elliot Rose.
Jenna Rovner.
Savannah Ruffner.
Brandon Jacob Savoy.
Megan Schilling.
Zachary Schulman.
Abigail Schwinn.
Nicole Shapiro.
Aaron Shevlin.
Pujitha Shivaprasad.
Hiral Shukla.
Andrew Sidal.
Brett Simon.
Emily Singh.
Shannon Smith.
Taylor Stathopoulos.
Benjamin Steinberg.
Aiden Stevens.
Victoria Strong.
Jacqueline Subramaniam.
Willa Sweeney.
Fahim Syed.
August Tan.
Elizabeth Tarantino.
Stephen Teachin.
Mark Tenji.
Mark Thompson.
Alyssa Torrens.
Carolyn Toth.
Amanda Toto.
Adam Trosco.
Ashley Truffa.
Gayatri Tumala.
Eleanor Torrey.
Scott Turner.
Cecilia Verde.
Elisa Villarruz.
Alicia Wagner.
Steffi Wilder.
Jeremy Walker. Audrey West.
William Whitaker.
Kelly Williams.
Amber Wolfinger.
Lucy Wood.
Emma Young.
William Young.
Courtney Hughes.
Dylan Yuska.
Andrea Saldis.
Trevor Zeller.
David Kilstein.
Hannah Wasserman.
somewhere only we know. This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me where you'll let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. If you have a minute, why don't we go? Talk about it somewhere only we know. This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
Now, I hope nobody minds, but I'm going to be bringing up a special guest for this. So, Sean Clay, if you could come up.
One, two, one! Freeze. Percussion and brass. You're going to take this percussion stuff back. I'll come back and tell you what's going to stay and what's going to go. Woodwinds, you're responsible for dividing up and getting the stand clips in this bag up here, and then making sure that the stands get on the rack and return to the band room. Percussion and brass. Percussion equipment, woodwinds, stand clips and stands on the rack, back to the band room. Yeah, we'll make sure we... Congratulations, AP! Yeah, absolutely. AP!